Are you ready? It's time for May's best. Let's do it. Welcome back to another video. Forti here, helping you smell amazing and make a great first impression. If you guys appreciate the channel, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, and turn your notification bell icon so you get these videos straight into your feed. Today we're talking about the best discoveries of May. Of course, not necessarily new releases. Some of them could be, but it's just my favorite discovery / impressions, like fragrances that I really loved in the past month that I want to share with you guys. I do this every year. At the end of the year, you're going to get not only the top discoveries, but also the best releases. Let's hop into these. Kicking the list off, we're going to talk about from Nishani, which is a great company from Istanbul. This is going to be B612. And this fragrance, ladies and gentlemen, is a great lavender-based scent, which embodies the barbershop feel. But you must love lavender because lavender is the star player here. You also have some really nice woody notes like cypress, which adds this green and creamy facet to the fragrance, sandalwood, beautiful cedar in the base. It is a great barbershop woody scent. B612 is a very classy composition, and a couple things worth mentioning here is also the geranium here, which I love. It gives almost like a minty, very refreshing vibe to the scent, and the beautiful musky that it has in the base, which adds this sensuality to the fragrance. This is a great one, guys. Definitely check it out. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, if you wanted to try something a little spicier, boozier, and darker, I would suggest you guys try Nizon. This is going to be Amber Magique, or Magic Amber. This is a great amber scent. Beautiful sprayer here. This almost has an oud rose type of a feel, which you'll get as soon as you spray the fragrance on, but that will subside and give and make way to darker, heavier, boozy vanilla bourbon, along with some dark spices like cardamom. It is a very nice scent. It's not overly heavy, but it's definitely very powerful. You can wear this, I want to say, all year round, providing you provide the sprayers. It's not something that's going to be very heavy that you can only wear when it's really cold out, but you'll have to control the sprayers, especially around spring and summertime. But it's a great ambery scent, again, with spices, darker components, and that boozy vanilla, that bourbon vanilla that it has, which I absolutely love. This is a great one. One of my best and favorite discoveries this past month was this particular fragrance, and I do really enjoy the brand. I'm going to really delve into the brand, and as the year progresses, you guys are going to see me talking about this brand. There's a lot of other fragrances that I wanted to share with you guys, but this one here really took the cake. The fragrance I'm talking about is Moresque, the brand, and the fragrance is Aristocrati, which is aristocrat. Now, this is going to be a look at the sprayers, guys. You can really control the sprayers, which I love. Quality here. Look how beautiful this bottle is, like a marble top. This is a gorgeous take on vetiver. This is vetiver that's ambery and creamy. We're talking sandalwood, we're talking amber, we're talking spices, we're talking patchouli. I mean, the note selection here is incredible, and it's blended to perfection. This is a statement type of scent, something that you're gonna put on, walk into a room, and be perceived in a way that you're a very well put together person, and you're gonna command attention, and attention you'll get, guys. Aristocrati from Moresque, a great brand that I am completely in awe with. Before I reveal the last two fragrances on this video, I'm going to let you guys know, and you should know this by now, that you can try any fragrances in the world, thousands to choose from, indie, designer, and niche at Perfume.com. There's two codes going on. The time you're watching this video, today, Sunday the 29th of May, there's a code here, which I'll pop it on the screen, which will give you guys 20% off. And tomorrow, which is Memorial Day, there's actually a better code even for you guys, which is 25% off. And of course, two fragrance giveaways that we do every month with Perfume Crew. This month we're giving away a big bottle of Chanel Le Homme Sport Eau Extrême, as well as Parfum Cologne Elysium from Roja Parfums, guys. All details below. Enjoy. The second to last fragrance here on this list, from a fragrance house that's been around since the 1700s, made fragrances for royalty. This is a fragrance house you guys must know. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But this one here is their latest creation. It's called Platinum 22. Florist is the company. And this here had me at hello because this is an explosion of iris / orris root. If you love the iris note, this one here is a must. Beautiful, very bright iris in the beginning, creamy, inviting. There's almost like, I think there's geranium here, which adds this really nice minty iris creaminess to it. It is absolutely incredible. I'm telling you, any one of you that loves iris, that smells this, will love this at hello. There's just no two ways about it. There's a lot of different notes here that really adds character to this fragrance. One of the notes that I love also in the heart is black tea. There's a heavy dose of black pepper, including rose, jasmine, amber, and some sweetness here with black currant that is just very, very fitting to this fragrance. And it's not, you might think this is gonna be more feminine. It's really not. It's lies right in the middle. If you love iris, this is, right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, simple as that. This right now sits in my top 3 favorite iris-based scents of all time. That's how good this is. And last but not least here, the last fragrance on the list, this fragrance from Acqua di Parma. This is going to be their latest, called Ink. And I just had to have it because I'm a huge fan of vetiver fragrance. When I looked at the notes, this had an inky accord, heavy vetiver, so birch tar. So it sounded something very interesting that I just had to get my nose on. This fragrance, guys, is going to be beautiful vetiver here, absolutely, but it's not going to be an earthy, smoky vetiver as you would think from the notes, from the, you know, the combination of notes here. There is an inky vibe here. There is the birch. So you must like birch because it's not going to be, like I said, the tar and smokiness, it's not going to be very heavy. It's not going to be something like Encre Noir or those vetiver scents that are very hard to wear. You know, quite the contrary. This is very creamy. It's very nice to wear, very elegant, very classy. Almost gives me off like a smoky fig / earthy vetiver vibe, which I love. I think this is a great vetiver take. In fact, if I had this, I just did a video for you guys not too long ago talking about 15 great vetiver scents, and I think this would have made at least as an honorable mention because it is a great vetiver take. Like I said, one of my favorite finds this year so far. Really looking to experience this more. Perhaps it'll be in my top fall, you know, of 2022. But nevertheless, a great vetiver take right here. So I hope you guys liked the 5 great discoveries I made in 2022. Let me know, you guys, in the comments of this video, what favorite discoveries / releases of this year so far you guys have fallen in love with you. Please let me know in the comments, and as always, show your support and stay tuned for future videos. And remember, wear your fragrances well and choose them wisely. I'll see you guys right back here very soon. Take care.